back on the Off Balance podcast after the weekend of competition.
Trash House Part 4.
Yeah, the classic. How are you?
This is a new phase of the podcast.
Yeah,
We're-
this is COVID phase number 2.
Yeah, I like this phase. I've been
Yeah.
liking it so far. I hope the listeners have been liking it.
Yeah, it's nice to have people in front of you instead of a screen.
Donald!
Yeah, we're
Teammate Donald here today with us.
What's up,
You're
guys?
gonna have to say what's up louder than that.
Oh, fuck. What's up? Can I swear or is that too much?
You can swear. You
All
can
right,
swear. Of
excellent.
course. You can say whatever we
No,
want.
yeah,
man.
yeah, you can swear on the podcast.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
Fucking A.
yeah. I mean, when you need to swear, you can slide one in. Whatever. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
You guys are not going to get demonetized or anything?
we don't make money.
We're not
anyway,
making
so-
money. We're poor.
We're
Anyways,
trying.
there's if they take things away from me, what are they gonna take? I have nothing.
But-
They'll take Luca away from me.
Good.
Good.
Oh man! All right, so yeah, we're a couple of days after your competition, Taz, and you guys on the last podcast, it was right before he was leaving,
Mhm.
and I
You're-
think we should.
You're
What's
2
up?
weeks away.
Yeah, I'm a week and a half away, so I'm leaving next week
Yeah.
for Houston.
Different stages, man. You feel differently at each stage, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's fun. You know what I mean?
I already got some nerves just from seeing the bracket and shit like
It's
that.
so
You know
nice,
how it
man.
is, right?
You know what? Here's the thing, though. I'll tell you what. The most nervous you're gonna get is at that time, because when you go,
What do you mean?
when you get there, before you compete, you're doing things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you don't get as nervous. Like flying, I was just excited. I was just
Oh,
happy.
for sure. It's like
You
back
get to the venue, you're seeing jiu-jitsu people. You know what
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean?
excited for that.
You get to the event, there's a crowd, people are cheering and shit. I don't know.
So first of all, you made it.
I made it through the border.
That was the biggest concern in the last podcast. We were like, our first battle is to pass the border, and
It was.
But Val sent us an article in the morning, and it was like, I think you guys have a good chance because apparently it's only ground transportation there.
Yeah, apparently, what I heard is that by car, it's you can't even there's just nobody.
you just can't go.
You just can't go. So if you guys out there listening want to have a reason, even here's the thing: I got to the airport, and it's the same questions they would ask me as if I was traveling to New York. Like, where do you live? It's always the first question. Where do you live? Where are you going? What for? When you get back? You know what I mean? Same questions.
And
Oh.
they were nice.
Oh,
That's
do
it.
you have any fruits or whatnot? The guy I had a mango in my bag. A
Yeah.
fruit. You're not allowed. He's like, whatever. He even let me
With the mango.
with a mango.
God bless that guy.
That guy's a real legend. I mean, here, maybe I got lucky.
Then they're gonna listen to this and he gets
They're going to fire
fired.
him. They're going to fire him. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, but good thing, man. That was
First
like a-
battle, I literally celebrated when I was walking out.
Yeah.
I double fisted and just, isometric tension in the biceps.
just want to show the biceps.
By the way, I don't do any curls. You guys ever see me doing upper body?
No,
Any curls?
I've never seen him.
I never do
Why
upper body.
people talk about your biceps?
I got a lot of comments about that. It's first of all, the shirt is
the lighting's really good.
I've been praising God a lot.
I
When you praise God, it's like basically a bicep curl.
Yeah.
gotta
Extending
I
your
gotta
fingers,
get
so
on
it's,
that.
at the end of the lever, it's
Part of
hard.
the lever is heavy. Oh my
You
god.
really get that isometric tension.
The lighting's very good. Gotta say that. So yeah, you passed the border, and I was relieved too because I was like, if Tazza doesn't pass, I'm like, how the fuck am
Hey,
I
it's a
gonna
win
get
for
you?
a lot of it was a lot of victories. You know what I mean? This weekend,
Yeah,
a lot
absolutely.
of good victories.
Absolutely.
The first one was the border. A lot of fighters even were messaging me. A lot of people were like, "Yo,
Because we got some guys that wanna they have fights coming up, and they're Canadian, they're in Montreal, just like us, and they have to go to the United
I swear to God, I was stressed out.
For sure.
When I was at
No
the border,
shit.
I even turned. There was a lady behind her. I'm so nervous right now. We laughed, but it was a nervous laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Made it through.
Did she make it through?
She made it.
She had a
through.
Shit, I heard.
We went to Philly. It was great, man. Great flight, pretty quick.
Oh,
Philly
yeah.
airport was pretty bad, though, man.
It was.
It was back to America. Boom.
How about your flight?
First thing you see more fat people.
Classic.
Classic.
You see the damn. Oh damn.
I'm going to Houston, bro.
Team
Texas
USA.
Texas has the biggest people in the United
Really?
States. Yeah, for real.
Texas
It's
has the biggest
the
people?
biggest state.
I don't know, man.
They
I
do
don't
it big
know.
in Texas.
Dude, honestly.
I feel like I saw a lot of fat people in Philly, man. I think
Yeah.
it's probably Philly. I think you're wrong.
Well, we'll see with the stats.
Hey, we'll pull up the numbers.
Yeah, we should.
Unfortunately, Luca isn't here to give us the stats.
No.
He could probably pull it up in a second.
Yeah.
But wait, man.
like a young Jamie.
Young
John Young.
Luca. Hung Luca. Anyway, so we made
You got
it through.
you got there like the was the plane really packed from Montreal to Philly or no one probably inside?
Montreal to Philly, we were not that full. It was spaced out too.
Yeah.
But Philly to Florida, Philly to Tampa, no man. I had to pull. It was so full, and I had to go back to my old ways to find the best seat. I'll be last aboard. Always board last.
That's the best way.
Don't be that guy standing in line to board the airplane.
What
are you doing?
You're just gonna sit anyway.
Sit down
yeah.
and relax, man. You know what I mean? Or when they land, people stand and like just get up. Like
Yep.
dude,
On guard.
you're
Yeah.
sitting for another 15 minutes.
Unless
man.
you
Chill.
have a connecting flight or something.
And you're tight, I get it. But if not,
But
just
most of the time, people just try to get in line. And
So yeah, and then we get to Florida, and this is where I kind of like forgot about this whole COVID-19 thing. Because,
Why?
man, like, it wasn't, I didn't feel like the supermarket, there wasn't, I mean, yes and no, because at the venue at least, it was pretty much none of that. People were sitting, we were close to each other at JitZkings. We're all hugging
No
each
mask.
other. Everybody, yo, good to see you, good to see that,
Yeah.
good to hug here, hug there.
So, regular-
Abraço, meu irmão.
the regular stuff.
Regular stuff at the venue, but the supermarket, you can see they were cleaning things up. I went to the supermarket the morning of,
Yeah.
did my groceries and stuff. So I get there, man, it was so great to see Jiu-Jitsu people. It was amazing. I felt really relieved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The guys you're gonna compete
Yeah.
against
When
were
was-
like relief to see them.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been a long time.
When
man.
was the last time you competed?
It was Fanatics, mid-March,
Oh,
beginning
shit.
of March.
Yeah, yeah.
First
okay.
week of March.
Right before COVID.
Right before it kicked off the COVID.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited too, man. It's
Yeah.
like you were saying, just like it's like getting back to what we're used to.
Oh,
We used to do.
man, it felt amazing. And then here's the thing.
What's the
You know what happened the night of, man, at the hotel room?
what happened?
So I get there pretty late. The Waynes are done. I hang out. John Combs was down there. I was hanging out with Pat Rick also. He was down there, the promoter from there. Super cool people,
Yeah.
man. Super chill.
Nice.
Guys that do jiu-jitsu, organizing events, investing their own money into
That's cool.
competition like that. Out of pocket. So, they want to help out. I mean, they're doing good for the community. So shout out to them. But we get to the hotel, do the Waynes, go and chill, and then I'm about to go to sleep. And I smell like something's burning. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I ordered Uber Eats and I didn't use anything in the kitchen. So I'm like, could it be me? Maybe I left like the sink on or something. I literally, the only sink starting a fire. That's how crazy it is.
I'm like, it smells like burning, but you're thinking about the sink.
Or, I thought it was maybe what I thought it was? I had that big compression therapy machine.
Oh, the rapid reboot?
Yeah, I thought maybe like it exploded because it was on the airplane. Dude, it smelled like fire. I jump out of the shower, still wet, naked, water's still on. I'm like, there's fire in my room. That's how much it smelled.
Oh my god.
And then I'm like, all right, there's nothing. Just go back and shower.
There was nothing.
There's nothing. Turn off the water. I get dressed. I'm like, I'm feeling stiff. And I'm used to sleeping late, right?
Yeah.
Sleeping late, like pretty much every day, feeling good
Yeah.
at training. And when I compete at night, anyways, I don't want to wake up too early.
No,
What's the
I
point?
know.
You know what I mean? So,
Just waiting.
yeah, just sleep in, fucking wake up, go do your
Chill.
groceries. So, anyways, back to the fire smell. Dude, I get to the, what's it called? I get dressed, I'm going to go down, I grab my van, and I open the door, and there's like a cloud in front of me. A cloud.
So there was smoke.
There was something burning. So I wasn't
Shit.
crazy. I wasn't high out of my mind. There was something. I was wet, man. Not that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the room next to me, or like 2 rooms next to me, very close to me, there's like 3 kids on the floor coughing. Like,
No way.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn, what's happening? So I'm like, it smelled like burnt
That's his
egg.
reaction. Damn. What's happening?
It smelled like burnt eggplants. Literally, it smelled like you burn
Melanzane.
melanzane. And so, anyways, I go down and I tell the guy, hey man, it smells like fire. And I see there's a pool. So I'm like, I'm gonna go back up, grab a towel, jump in the pool. I can't sleep.
Right after there's a fire. Oh,
No,
sure.
but because I can't sleep with that smell. That's how bad it was. It smelled like fire. Like you can't sleep.
So what
with
happened?
it. So he tells me, yeah, so this kid burned ramen. So he put ramen noodles
In the
in
microwave?
the microwave without water.
Oh fuck.
And with the plastic?
Probably.
Oh.
And it burned.
He was high as a kite.
He was a kid. Probably high.
definitely.
Yeah, you're in Florida. You never know. From that part of Florida. you
Florida
never
kid.
know.
Oh, in America. Florida kid on the news instead of Florida man.
They start him young there.
So anyways, yeah, I hit the pool and dude, I did water workouts are really fun, man. I don't know if you guys have ever done a water workout.
I mean, besides like swimming, no.
No, like
Like the GSP thing?
the Aqualogics.
Why?
No, I didn't have the Aqualogics.
I mean, besides swimming,
No, like I was doing. He
like physio stuff.
physio stuff. So I
Yeah,
started
yeah,
with physio
for sure.
stuff, and then I just started like drilling in the water. You can do it. I'm telling you, you can shadow drill. You can invert. No, I'm telling you, you should try it. If
You
ever
would
have-
be the best friend with Silver Fox. You have a whole DVD and a book on
Yeah.
water workout.
It's true, man.
It
works.
is.
Even Mike Perez. I was talking to Mike Perez. He does the same thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's sick. I'm telling you, if you can invert, you can do things. You can like shadow wrestle. It's nice. It's fun. You'll try it out. So I did like an hour of that.
I want to get in the pool.
I went down the rabbit hole and I just went like for an hour. It's like 1 a.m. now.
So that's the night before competing.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, man.
Good. You feel good after getting in the water.
Dude, I stretched out. I went to sleep like a champ. Woke
That's
up, did my
really
groceries. Boom. I got oatmeal, peanut butter, simple.
Classic.
Banana,
That's
add
what you-
mangoes. Yeah.
This guy
This
he
fucking
hates
disgusting.
oatmeal.
Oh man, don't talk to me about
If you
don't
eat
talk
it,
to
how
me.
do you eat it though?
Oatmeal? I don't eat oatmeal, man. I just eat cereal. That's it.
Yeah, but
Harvest Crunch, baby.
Dude,
That's it.
here's how I eat my oatmeal.
Shut
I
up.
usually smash up a banana.
Yeah.
Mix it with peanut butter and cinnamon, and then like you mix that with the oatmeal. Dude, it's so good.
He doesn't like the texture. That's whatever, waste man.
That's
But
why I was
that's what you
stronger in
eat
it.
usually, right?
Yeah.
Like during the
For a comp,
the
I
week,
feel
yeah.
like it's like carbs that are gonna like
Good
digest
energy,
slowly. Like it's energy for the day. You feel full.
And if you're used to eating it during your week, it
Mhm.
won't fuck up your stomach. like
Yeah.
Before.
So for this comp, I also wanted. I was like, I'm gonna try drilling before. So we were supposed to be there for the rules meeting at 4:30, and I was like, I'm gonna go there for like 3. Go drill.
Yeah.
Eat, rest, because I was also the last match in the bracket.
Oh
It
yeah.
was the last one, so I was gonna be up at 8. So
Takes
I'm like,
time,
I'm gonna eat again. And like stretch out, loosen up.
That's
and then,
smart.
yeah, so I got there. There was a teammate of ours from Hensel's. She came down.
So you got to drill a bit.
I got the drill. I rolled like normal session,
Okay,
like,
nice.
like very light, very
Yeah.
light.
Did
Just,
you get a good sweat before your
Yeah.
your
I got a good
match?
sweat.
How'd you do that? Just by training or
Drilled.
by
I drilled a couple of entries, and then like Shireen, the girl that was with me, she was just starting to give me reactions. So I was
Nice.
like, all right, perfect, whatever, I don't mind. And whatever reaction she was giving me, she's not like super advanced, like, but whatever she was doing, I was like pretending like it happened to me.
Yeah.
What would I do here? Boom. All right.
Yeah.
So it's good to warm up. I feel it's good
Yeah.
mental warm up.
You need to get a good sweat before.
Yeah,
before
I feel getting your heart rate up a bit before.
important,
I
right?
think it's
Yeah.
important, man.
And
Yeah.
me too. I feel the same every time. If I go and I didn't get like a good sweat before my heart rate, like that first
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
breath.
You need that. Jake
Yeah.
Shields.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Dude, he literally
goes 100%.
And Jake, like when he rolls,
He goes
like
crazy.
he breathes super. Like even like because when John teaches the technique, you can hear Jake breathing.
Yeah.
No, literally, he's just sitting here,
He just goes 100% all the time.
but he's like oxygenated, highly oxygenated the whole time. That's great. You know, when you're able to breathe deeply like that all the time, it's good.
Oh man. But yeah, I feel before comp, you need that because you ever like did a first match, you didn't get that first.
Listen, here's the thing: you're always gonna get that. No matter what you do, your first match, you're gonna have a bit of that.
Yeah, of course, you get a bit of it. But
Yeah.
if you didn't like sweat before, if you didn't get a hard breath, it sucks.
It's
man.
the worst, man.
Yeah, you're just like out of breath and
dry.
Yeah.
How do you know if it's too much though?
Bro, you go with your feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go with your feeling. Like, don't go crazy. Do enough, and then like if you feel like you gotta go, all right, I'm gonna stop. Just move around.
Yeah.
I don't like to sit and not move. I like to just move. Like just move, deep squat, stretch a bit, hop around,
It depends on everybody.
do a
to
couple
be
of
honest.
burpees. Yeah.
Like if you feel like you need to drill before, if you feel like you need to roll hard, like me personally, I want that first like sweat, and then after I can chill. I feel like okay, my body's ready to go. But,
Yeah.
But then it depends. Like you said, Jake goes 100% right before going.
Yeah.
Because that's what he needs.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
I love it. And
So tell us about the matches.
get to the event.
Yeah.
And dude. Oh yeah. Stand by to get some
Garlic salad.
Here, I feel like here's the thing, guys. I made a salad and I put like literally raw garlic in there in the salad.
like
And,
2 cloves.
2 cloves, full cloves, and like a small salad. I haven't slept in like I barely slept. I'll explain why I haven't slept, but
Yeah.
I just like I feel like garlic will help my immune system. So I'm like just
Garlic and
garlic and
curcuma.
turmeric, steroids.
That would help.
That would help.
That would help
for
yeah,
sure.
For sure.
All
All right, so how about you tell us about your
right.
your first match?
So
Like-
event starts and matches are just amazing. You know, I'm watching the event. I'm like, I'm having fun, literally.
Yeah.
So when it's my time to compete, like I was like pretty fired up. So I jump in and the guy, man, honestly, my first match, he was the toughest guy, in my opinion.
Of the 4 matches.
Gabriel
you got?
Castro, brown belt, no-gi pants medalist. He medaled at all the major comps at brown belt.
He's
basically.
good.
He's good, solid,
Obviously,
and he like.
You look physical, huh?
He was pretty physical. He was very strong and explosive, and he was doing like that knee cut. He almost passed my guard that one time with that knee cut.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, man, I gotta respect that guard passing.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Got my respect for sure.
And it was hard. It seemed to me it was hard to get under him and get into his leg.
Here's the thing: the first time I got under him, so I was switching between inside position, outside position,
Yeah.
playing with drags up and down the head, just like
Trying to get your rhythm.
being patient, but still working the whole time.
being
you know?
aggressive. at the same
Yeah,
time.
just gripping, like moving him around. So at some point, I get the scoop grip, I lock it up, and like from that K guard, usually like I'll try to go saddle, but because it was so hard to get underneath him, I'm like, I'm gonna settle with outside ashi. He had his arm in, so I'm settling with outside ashi. And the mistake he made, he tried to explode out, but I'm like, I know he's gonna do that, so I stay super tight connected to him, and now I can have a good outside ashi where I can start off balancing, and that gave me the heel. And I switch from the normal grip to reverse figure 4, roll out. His ankle's starting to pop like popcorn.
But he
And
didn't tap.
It didn't tap, but then he stands us up, the ref, after.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I'm like-
and he was looking at the ref like you guys went out of bounds, kind of.
Yeah.
But he was turning out of bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. Whatever. I had
So
to.
what was the rule set for that? Like, did they tell you about like rolling out of a submission?
Rule set was.
No, I mean like if a guy rolls out.
It's
for
usually 2
defensive
points.
submission.
Because here's the thing. So here's the thing about the rules that I'll have to like just ask Pat about, or the promoters from JitZkings, because I wasn't too sure, to be honest. Because it said ADCC based.
Okay.
That's from what I understood. And ADCC based, there are certain rules like
They reset you in the heel hook.
in the exact same position.
Yeah, it happened to one of the kid, one of the Richolo brothers, like Kate, I think.
Really?
Yeah, he rolled out of and he was like in a deep, at ADCC trials, East
Shit.
Coast. He was in a deep
In
saddle.
Jersey.
Yeah,
Sick.
and they got resetted in the saddle with the bite.
Oh.
And he just said, go,
Oh.
and got broken or something.
Oh, and that's how he lost?
Yeah,
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So that's pretty brutal. That's ADCC. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was a little confused because it ended up being, there was a lot of things that were more similar to IBJJF. So I was like,
So what happened? Did they give you 2 for that?
they didn't give me anything because it was during the time where there were no points.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I just maxed out. On a submission entry, everything. And now I'm starting to feel the lactic
height,
acid in the arms. So I'm like, great.
Because you contract everything when you
You
get
go all in, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing with the leg locks, man. It's if you miss it and you're so deep on your
it
on your
fucks you
morale,
up.
you need to make sure that doesn't happen to you though.
Yeah.
You
You
need
know,
to be like-
one thing I was thinking when I saw you get in those exchanges,
Yeah.
especially with BB Monster, which we'll go after, I was hoping for you to keep playing your game and not like get discouraged.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because sometimes you try sub on someone. It kind of happened to Ethan against Tampa. He went like a good heel hook, he missed it, and he was like, "All right, fuck heel hook." It didn't work.
Yeah.
No.
Which is not true, right?
No.
It's like sometimes yes, you miss, but keep going because you can enter
Yeah.
until you get your finish.
Here's the
But
thing.
it's hard during
The one advice I remember Gordon giving me that it made honestly the biggest change in my game. It's like just keep a constant pace. That's the one advice he gave me. It's like fuck, because now like your attacks, you know a certain set of attacks at that certain pace. You're confident enough to hit those attacks. So I wasn't gonna change my game because of it. That's what I know anyway. So I trained for it.
Usually you don't, but I was hoping because I didn't want you to like
To get frustrated.
If you get frustrated, sometimes you're like, all right, my looks are not working on this guy.
I mean, I definitely was a bit frustrated, but I kept working,
Yeah.
right? And then, obviously, I
but
rewatched my matches and certain things with the breaking mechanics, I gotta like review, touch up. I actually touched up directly after the con. Jason Rao was there. Jason Rao was just a savage of a technician when it comes to leg locks. Like, he's got the deets. Jason Rao, legend. So anyways, reviewed that and I saw what I could have done better.
Getting back to the match when you guys got resetted,
Yeah.
You were standing up a bit, I think, right?
Yeah, we stood up.
Yeah.
Full guard.
Full guard again.
Went right back at it.
Yeah.
He got a near pass and I was like, okay, that's nice. Off like a good knee cut.
And how'd you get the finish?
How did I get the finish? At the end, it was in overtime, and I didn't want to wait and make it like, like when people, like with Tama, for example, against Baby Monster, you saw how like Johnny Tama was hesitating to pull and like to shoot.
So that wasn't sure which game you wanted
don't
to
want
play.
that. So I was like, I want to shoot right away.
Yeah.
Because I worked my shots anyway. So I just like cleared the hand, shot, and I pulled right back into the legs. So as I was pulling, I'm scooping that leg, and then he's spinning, he's doing whatever, and then I'm just underneath him already, so I can kind of lock onto him.
Mhm.
And I passed my legs to the outside, like that outside Senkaku, but my knee wasn't in. And he was doing a good job with a lot of things, surprisingly, for a guy that
Yeah, I was surprised, man.
competes under that IJJF rule set. I rewatched the match. I got to rewatch it a couple of times again, but he was doing a couple of good things with the heel slipping, turning in the right direction, because like usually most guys that never train them, they roll in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And he was doing a good job of turning in the right direction. Dude shaved his leg though.
Yeah.
He shaved it from the knee down, which I respect, man. I respect.
Well, he's allowed to,
He's
but
allowed.
it's
I
funny.
respect. It's good.
Makes a funny shave though. Like, come on, guys. If you shave your leg, do the whole fucking leg. Because you look like a retard. Just drop that R.
Listen,
Oh boy.
What I respect about it is that he did what's necessary. He put the chance on his side, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So whatever, it's good, and it played with my head too. I saw them shave.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed. I was like, "Fuck, they're gonna be slippery." So maybe my bite was shitty because in my head I thought it was gonna be slippery. Maybe I don't know.
Because I don't think it makes that much of a difference, but in your head, maybe.
I think his plan worked. I think shaving his legs helped him. Honestly,
At least he wasn't greased up.
I don't think he was greased up, but I definitely think it helped him. The fact that he shaved his legs.
Yeah. So how'd
uh,
you get to that knee bar? You went to 50-50.
So yeah, he actually did a good job of leaning back, passing my legs to the other side and forcing the 50-50. I'm like, fuck, man, this is something I gotta teach somebody. And he just did it off the instinct. So it's great. Very good for him. And I was like, if I get up, I win. Literally. Not even if he scores, if I get up, I win. Because I score. So I'm trying to get up. He tries to get up and he basically put himself in the knee bar. But there's obviously me spinning the leg. And I end up with like a shotgun knee bar. And that's it. That was the first match.
That was nice. Yeah, it was a nice.
It was my toughest match of the night, honestly. In terms of like how tired I was and how hard I had to work. That
second match went really quick, right?
Second match, Benji Silva, he's been around for a while, man.
Black
belt.
Yeah.
He's a black belt. He's been around for a while, man. He's been competing, he's been out there.
I heard his name, before.
Mm-hmm.
You got
I'm pretty sure he won Nogi Worlds.
nice.
I'm sure he's Nogi World Champ. I don't know what belt. I think at black belt. I'm not sure though. Or brown. I'm not sure. But yeah, he's been around, man. You know what I mean?
Coming in, you got a saddle entry on him, right?
I got a false sweep entry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I got a 2-on-1. First off, upper body. I dropped his knee to the mat. He brought it back up, threw the leg over, S grip, boom, inversion.
Right into the heel.
Yeah, but this is something I'm gonna add to my instructional, the 2.0. It wasn't meant to be in there, but I was playing around with it a bit, and just gonna put it
And
in
you
there.
just got to win off of it. So.
Two.
Two
Because even against Gabriel, at some point, I set up the false
yeah,
sweep.
there you
Yeah, and that helped me like hold him down. It's legit because when it's slippery, man, you're locked onto the guy.
Yeah.
It's hard to spaz out.
Yeah, it is for sure.
So once you get to that grip, it's now you're engaged. You gotta engage. And the last thing you want to do is spaz out from there because it opens up a lot of things. You put your knee in a position to get knee barred, or
Yeah, it's not a good.
you escape just enough so the heel's like right there from your grab. So you gotta commit and like really defend it. You know what I mean? Third match, Baby Monster. We had Said Wahagi in the corner.
Dude, that
Hey,
heat-
Said, baby.
Oh my!
the size difference looked insane on camera. I don't
Bro.
know how it was, but he looked juicy.
Hey, Said, baby.
Oh yeah, exactly. He looked huge, but
He felt strong as
I'm sure he did. But the thing I was very surprised is you could tell like he wanted to get on top of you and stall you out.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
Do you think I wasn't expecting that?
For sure.
I knew it was
We
gonna
actually
happen.
prepared for that shit.
That's what we did, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in training we prepared by having people on top of other people stalling,
Yeah,
actively stalling.
stalling
Yeah,
around.
paid off,
And,
man.
and one of the things is that I was impressed is how easy you off balanced him
Yeah.
non-stop and got in his leg.
Dude, it was a lot harder to off balance some of the guys here. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
A lot
Good.
harder
It's
to
good
off
to
balance,
hear.
like Olivier, for example.
Oh yeah.
Like
Olivier.
balancing him. Yuki. I know Yuki's. I mean,
Pretty hard still.
he's heavier though. I think.
Yeah,
Yuki,
he's a
that's
big
why.
boy. Yeah,
He's
he's
a
like
big boy.
220.
So, anyways, it felt good moving him around, and it was funny because I had Leduki and like the Gringos cheering me on, and I had like this fight sports. It was like all fight sports
All
guys.
fight sports.
All the fight sports guys was there cheering him on, and then like they celebrate when he gets out of my attempts.
Fuck.
It's so funny, man. That's
That's perfect, man.
Motivated me to
He had
like,
no offense on him.
Pumps you up.
zero.
Zero offense.
Over the other dude, oh my god! In overtime, I level change. He level changes. I shoot.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say the truth. I milked it a bit. I'm gonna admit.
No. Look, ladies and gentlemen, this guy's a former soccer player.
Oh yeah.
And they teach us that shit.
And when you get hit a bit, you gotta jump over and just like lay down. on the mat.
Honestly, that's why boxing wasn't for me, man.
Yeah.
I was
I'm glad Gordon called you out too on the story.
listen, standard gassing out. This guy hasn't attacked me once, hasn't gotten a penalty. I'm gonna get my rest too, man. Fuck that. You know what?
So you guys headbutt.
Headbutt.
Yeah.
And if you look at the video, he barely reacts, man. He's just like just walks away like.
Well, his head is like 6 times the like your size, so
Yeah.
it just probably didn't feel anything.
And then even when I was like, dude, I got a couple of entries on him, and I was ripping on his leg. If you look at the camera, he's like just. He's not doing anything. He's just frozen. He's like, hey, baby. Saibagi in the corner. Yeah,
Just flex your leg.
it was nice. It was nice silencing the fight sports crowd. And then honestly, like the
I
last
thought you finished him at the end when because you were kind of
the
a
knee
bar,
bar,
right?
that was my closest attempt to
and I
finishing him.
and I was on my phone because I was like I think I was traveling around whatever. I was
What were you
watching
doing,
on my-
man?
Dude, I was at a friend's house because it was someone's birthday. Whatever.
Perfect.
I'm on the phone.
I
you
didn't
know what?
watch it.
I-
Did they
he-
cheer me on too or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
My friend that don't know shit about jiu-jitsu, you know that kind of friends.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, your friend's fighting." I was like, "Yeah," and
Sick.
I was watching it at the birthday party because you know
The kind
gotta
of teammate
support.
you need.
Yeah, of course. And I
Boom.
want to, dude. We spend the whole camp fucking getting after each other. So
Yeah.
I gotta see what's going on.
You gotta see how that translates into the competition. You gotta
Exactly.
see how it adds up. And bro, we were pleasantly surprised,
And
man.
and it's one of the first time we're saying we're doing like a camp here in Montreal.
Yeah, it's been a
So
while for me.
like and gathering people together to, especially in that time where gyms are not open and
Yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're here and like training all together and
Shout
I'm seeing
out
my
to-
buddy fucking going and
Yeah.
killing people.
Shout out to COVID-19.
Yeah, 19.
You guys know who you are
Yeah,
watching.
exactly.
You probably don't listen to this podcast.
No, exactly.
They
Fuck
probably
them.
Yeah,
They
they're tired of us. I think.
Yeah, you know what, you guys.
Yeah.
won't.
So I was watching it and I thought at the end you knee barred him,
Yeah,
but it was actually the time ran out. But you were on a pretty tight knee
dude.
bar.
Right
weren't you?
before that
Yeah.
knee bar, he spazzed. He like I think it was when he did that cartwheel. He spazzed in a way, and then he fell, lost his footing or whatever, and he landed on my hand and it popped my elbow.
For real.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
he
God.
caused me more damage in that fight than I
Fuck.
did to him. And I had like
Just from spazzing.
just from spazzing, man. And I,
Oh my god.
and dude, I was, the second overtime, I was actually stalling.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to take risks because now he's
No,
actually going. I'm like, okay.
He has to.
He has
Because
to.
he knows he's losing.
So honestly, this is one of the first times where I actually make consciously these decisions while competing, and it's refreshing to be able to finally.
That's a tactic, that's strategy.
You need
It's
to.
like, because the thing is, when you compete, sometimes the guys are like, you get tunnel vision, right?
Yeah.
You kind of forget about what happened and what's happening.
And what you need to do to win.
Yeah.
What you need to do to win is something people forget when they're
And
competing.
for sure, you want to sub him, but you weren't able to sub him for like 9 minutes almost.
Yeah.
So it might be time to like, okay, I'm gonna win that ref decision. Let's play a more conservative game at that point.
Yeah.
And
Conservative. I've kept my frames. I was like, all right, he's trying to pass. I'm just going to hold him there. Boom.
Yeah.
And we've done that in training, and it felt like second nature when I was doing it.
That's
It literally feels like second nature, man. Like, because I've done it so much in the gym. So
you got the win, yeah.
And then
The
I
final.
got Marino'd, Gringo'd, whatever
You
you
got
want to call
Gringo,
it.
yeah.
Montauk Gringo'd.
Well, like one of the first things, like when I saw the match, to be honest, one of the first things when I saw the final match, so against Pedro Marino, was like, of course I have a bias, so like that takedown. Of course, like if you watch it, like he didn't control for a long time. Everybody can agree on that, but at the same time, shit happens. The ref
Doesn't
is
matter.
like it happens all the time.
I'll tell you the
Asian
truth.
and everywhere.
I was
Yeah.
I don't know who I was saying it to, but I kind of lost the match even before I started it.
Explain
Because
to me.
I
Yeah,
respected like his because here's the thing. I train with Jason, right?
Yeah.
And I know his guard is super hard to pass when you engage in it. But then I saw Marino like
pass his guard.
almost
Yeah,
a
almost.
couple of times. Did he pass at the end?
No, I think he got the back for a second or something.
Oh no, he
Yeah.
passed, but it was like with the like that headlock sit through from judo.
Yeah.
For like 2.999 seconds, they gave him the points, and he disengages right away.
Of course, yeah.
Anyway, so I was like, I respected his loose passing and his guillotines, and I saw hit like 2-3 guillotines. I like respected it too much. I was like, I'm gonna wrestle with him, but that's not like it wasn't my game, right? Like especially when there are no points, why am I wrestling with him?
Yeah,
Should've
especially you
pulled
were
and I-
allowed to pull.
Yeah, so
And your whole game, the whole competition was pulling, and you were fucking up everybody.
exactly. So like, here's the thing, and then I think like the more you work your defense, the more you'll have offense. You'll have confidence in your offense.
Yeah.
So had I drilled, practiced these things, just practice them. I'm not saying because I think I have decent front headlock defense. I'm not saying like
Yeah, you're hard.
guillotine defense.
No, dude, you're super hard to like actually get a decent. Like sometimes I get front headlock on you, and I'm trying everything to just get a better position off of it, or like even finish it, and it's really hard. It's really hard to get.
I appreciate that. And then his loose passing too, but then like I'm pretty aware from my seated guard, and like loose passing is usually going to give me the legs, but I didn't think about it that way before the match. So all rule set incidents aside, I think I should have came in with a different mentality, mindset going into the final.
Like the strategy you had for the matches before, right?
Yeah.
The one where you
Sit on my ass and go for it.
Yeah.
That's it. Literally, that's
Let's go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
scoot your way to
But
victory.
good and get after it. So yeah, I mean the match the way it went, like I worked a lot on my wrestling. There are things I didn't have the confidence to try. There are things that I had the confidence to try. Like the over tie, I gotta like work on these things, and my defensive wrestling also, my counter wrestling, just things I gotta keep working on, develop that confidence, so I can like just hit it in competition when I need to do it, or just have confidence in attacking because I know my defense is legit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
When your
And
defense gets better, your offense gets better.
there's one thing though I want to point out that sucked in my opinion is of course like he scored that 2, and then he started like not wanting to engage.
That's
anymore,
when I
right?
played guard. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck it, now I gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the things I feel that sucked was like that ref gave him a warning at some point for stalling because he was like actively stalling out, like getting out. And it's on your part to keep working. It doesn't matter.
You saw me thumb posting,
Yeah,
trying to get
exactly.
up,
You were like
dragging,
exactly.
coochie,
Yeah, you were
shin.
trying stuff to engage. So you're doing your part, but like, and you can't like obviously it's on you to finish the match no matter what. But the ref warned them once, and then warned them a second time. How do you warn someone like 2 times? You know what I mean?
I don't
It's
know.
like you should be warning once, then a point deducted, then a point deducted until something happens,
I hear
And
you.
that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said, it's on you can't rely on that.
No, you can't rely. And then listen,
But
at least
I just wish like the ref would have a more consistent base on getting the negatives and all that shit.
he was influenced by the crowd a bit, and that was pretty obvious. You saw, like, also I pulled at some point against the baby monster. I had a collar tie. Literally, I had a collar tie on his head. I pulled.
I remember.
The ref stands me up, he's like, gotta make contact. I'm like, okay, what was that then? Wasn't it a collar tie?
Yeah.
And he's like, you gotta make him better collar tie.
Yeah, the thing with the refs is like, look, honestly, I thought he sucked. I'm gonna say it like that. I
The
thought he
ref?
was like doing a horrible job, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to see you lost because of that, because that's on you to finish. better.
I want to win more
But-
decisively.
Yeah,
anyways.
of course. Everyone like don't put the blame on the ref, but there needs to be more consistent
Yeah.
reffing in big events like that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like
Especially with the guys that they were on.
there's
today.
money on the line too, so like get a ref that knows what the fuck is going on.
Money, dude. Have you seen? If you guys didn't see who was in it, it was like just a bunch of
Crazy bracket.
beasts. Like, dude, for
Yeah.
$5,000, like
You don't want to get fucked over for 5 years.
for $5,000 invitational, the amount of talent there was, you can tell that we're fucking hungry for some money.
Oh yeah, people want to compete, man.
I'm just one step away from joining Greg onto the OnlyFans account thing.
Man, I cannot wait to watch this. I cannot
Yeah,
wait to watch
yeah.
this.
This guy haven't watched the event. So.
Waste man.
Look, listen. In my defense,
He was with
last
his
time I
ladies.
watched you guys on an event, the weirdest shit happened. Both you guys lost as like some no-name guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Finishers.
Finishers. Oh.
So
Oh,
I'm
that was
not-
on full grappling?
No,
No.
that was on YouTube.
that was on YouTube. I'm like, I'm never watching anything live again after that. I'm like, I'm
All
good.
right,
I'm
all right,
good.
all right,
All right,
fair
fair
enough.
play. Fair play.
Whatever, man. There's whatever tickles your pickle.
Oh my
My
God.
butthole.
You know what I mean?
But
Whatever. Yeah.
dude,
Safe,
that was a nice event though.
It
And
was
I'm sure
sick.
you learned some stuff. Like,
man. The
what was your biggest takeaway? Let's say.
biggest takeaway: don't respect your guys' game too much. Walk in there, you know who's gonna be
Be
in there.
confident, basically.
Work the deep. Do your homework. You will do good in competition. Do your homework. You will do good in competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drill the things you need to drill. Work on the things you need to work on. Go through them. Take your time. Don't rush it. But like put some time in there.
So confidence through preparation.
Yeah, and then once you're a bit more confident, it's not like I didn't have the ability to do it. I 100% think I have the abilities to beat him. Like,
Of course.
come on, man. Like,
I think you showed it.
Had I engaged a bit more the whole match, I think I would have gotten hold of him.
Yeah.
Got into his legs and stuff.
only to be replayed, my friend. Only
Yeah.
to be done again.
Yeah,
Rematch.
Yeah. So whatever, man. It's just gonna prepare better next time. I'm just gonna do things better next time.
Exactly.
And that's it, dude. After the event, it was pretty sick. Went back to the hotel room. There was like, it wasn't even supposed to be an after party, but I go down to the promoter's like, come down, let's hang out.
Nice.
Blaze.
Of course.
Of course. Classic.
Jiu-Jitsu community.
Classic
man.
Jits community.
Dude, I met Neil Shepard's soulmate.
Oh,
yeah.
Neil, for everybody, Neil is one of
The
the black belt at TriStar, and he's an amazing coach, but a big stoner, obviously. Yeah.
Amazing. I found his soulmate. He hooked me up. I told him, listen, man, I'm traveling like in a couple of hours. Like, all right.
I got you.
He pulled out a nug the size of a fucking human brain. Man.
That was for your for a
For
few
the night.
hours.
Yeah, a few hours. Oh man, so we blaze, whatever. I run into a bunch of people in the hallways. All of them just fucking
That's cool.
having a chat. Everybody's super,
Yeah,
kicking it.
everyone's
Yeah.
always nice, man.
Yeah, man. I talked to Roberto Jimenez and his dad for a while in the hallway of the hotel. And dude, it's crazy.
They're great
like,
guys, huh?
Dude, Roberto's like always on the move, and like he trains with the students basically. And his dad was telling me like, yeah, we train, and he tries things on the students, and then he develops that confidence and goes and hits it in the competition.
That's so cool to hear.
I was
man.
like,
That's
shit, that's
awesome,
sick.
man.
That's what we're doing right now, almost. Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty
In a
much.
certain way, it's like some of the guys are not as high level as
Yeah,
you and myself. Let's say
not as experienced.
not as experienced.
They will be.
Yeah,
It could be.
and they're getting better
They
right
could
now.
be.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they will be because
No.
it's the work.
Never
You
know.
got to put the work
Waste-
and compete and all that stuff.
Waste cadets.
But that's where you can try stuff on them. so yeah. So it's funny that you had that conversation.
It was insane. It was like 2 a.m. I had a burger in my hand because we were in the hotel And then everybody had their like hotel, like it was a card, right? We
Yeah.
all threw it in the same place. So I didn't know which card was my room. So I took like 6 of them. None of them in there. And my Uber Eats was at the door. So I grabbed the burger. I'm like, I'm going to just eat it on the way there. And I run into Jimenez and his dad. And I have to stop with burger in my mouth. I'm like halfway eating burgers, having shit with like, yeah, just. And then the better part is I had spats that I cut, right? The roll for everyone's. And like, because I did that pool workout, I ran out of shorts. So I'm like, I had to like double up on like, I wear an undie and like cut spats. I was walking around the hotel, man. I swear to God. Oh my God. I swear, man, I felt weird. And then, what's it called? The guy from the event, I had no shirts too. He gave me like an XL shirt. So I looked like a basic bitch, man, with like a loose shirt and like leggings. You know what I mean?
Ready to do some yoga.
Yeah, ready to go do some Pilates or something like that. Messed up. I had to hand wash shorts the next day. I was supposed to fly out. At 7 a.m.
Yeah, what happened?
So I get back to my room, Blaze. Just great vibe. Weird dude. Like Cody Steele was downstairs too.
Cool guy, Cody.
Cool. Andrew.
Yeah.
Tackett.
Yeah.
Pedro came down. The coach of what's it called? The Tackett guys came down.
Yeah.
A bunch of guys came down. We're just
All
kicking
those
it.
guys are super cool, man.
Yeah, it's
that's the cool thing about the Jiu-Jitsu community. It's
Yeah.
like wherever you're going and you're competing, most of the guys are nice, man.
for the most part, it's hanging out, kicking it. John Cohn's also super chill to hang out with. Leduc. Josh Leduc.
yeah.
It was so nice seeing him
What a
again.
legend.
Almost got me DQ'd, but I love you, man.
Oh,
I love you.
He was screaming at the ref, just back and forth.
Yeah, no, it was nice. It was nice because I've competed a couple of times in Florida, and it was nice because I've seen a lot of these guys always come and watch me, and then like, you know, like they're in the crowd like cheering you on. You can
That's
hear
cool,
them. 'Cause,
yeah.
like it was a sick venue too. It was
Yeah,
like the gym. There were people up. There were people on the mats. People to the side
That's
sitting.
pretty cool.
So like you're competing and you can hear the guys like what they're telling you, and it's like a gym roll basically.
Yeah.
It was
Nice.
really sick, man. Really,
Nice,
really
man.
sick.
I can't
venue.
wait to compete.
Dude, I hope I'm getting you fired up right now, but
I'm so excited.
yeah, man, it's sick. It's sick. Like
So-
especially like after my semi, like when I saw who was it? Who was the match before? I saw Mourinho, I think. Saw Mourinho and Jimenez, and
Oh yeah.
super fired up. No, the point where the comp where I got super fired up is Combs and Baby Monster.
Yeah.
Sick match.
It was sick.
Takedown, dude. John Combs took him down, pinned him. Like,
Dude,
it was
John Combs is a sick wrestler.
some sick sweep singles.
Yeah.
I was impressed, man.
Yeah.
And he told me he's been just doing solo drills. I don't know about that.
I doubt it. Oh yeah, solo drills, man. That's how you win.
Yeah, okay, man. Okay.
He's been probably
Wrestling looked sharper than
he's been suplexing some like trees in the park or
some
something.
corn-fed brothers of his, man. Just ready to get after it.
Oh man. How'd you miss your flight? What happened?
Oh, I didn't get to that.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
you kind of lost it.
No, but wait, man. Just before I forget, like Baby Monster and John Combs was a sick match.
Yeah.
that was, and the crowd was like,
Yeah, you guys should get back to it and just watch it.
yeah, it was sick. It was sick. That match, William Tackett and
Jimenez.
sick match too. So
Yeah.
much technical, so many things I picked up on just watching these matches,
I
man.
love that, man. It was good, man.
Really technical
And
stuff.
go back and watch it probably
Yeah.
today. Your flight.
Not only that, but like, but no, last thing on the comp. Like, we've been seeing Tackett dominate so much.
Yeah.
And then, like, Jimenez, apparently, maybe I heard it when I was stoned, but I definitely heard it. Beat him 11 times already.
What?
Jimenez, because they were competing, I think, in the same area as, like, kids, juveniles, and they came up the ranks.
Okay.
They're always competing against
Are
each
you
other.
serious?
Oh,
Yeah, because they're
shit.
both same age,
Yeah,
actually.
19 and 20.
Yeah, exactly.
Just make me feel like an old fuck.
Wow. Yeah, those kids are
And
good,
they're
man.
super mature, man. You would never know. Like, I talked to both of them at the
Yeah.
event.
Yeah,
So
I've met them
mature.
both too, and they're like
You would
super
never
nice.
tell they're 19, 20. You'd think they're like in their 30s.
Yeah,
So
well,
nice,
that's what-
so refreshing to see. Like,
That's what martial art does to you, man.
it's really refreshing to see like the top guys just all be so like
Down to earth,
yes,
humble.
down to earth, just chatting.
It's cool.
Yeah, obviously before the comp we're fucking focused and we're about to fight, but after, man, it's like everybody's super chill with each other.
Yeah, war is done, so it's time to kick it back.
So
Your flight.
my flight, I miss it.
So all that thing, you were like
Just
2
trying to-
a.m. and with a burger.
I'm trying to wait for that recorder to die, so I don't have to expose myself.
Let's
on the
go.
camera.
Let's go. Let's do
We're
now.
good. So So I put the alarm on. I had the rapid reboot with me, so I'm like, I'm gonna rewatch my matches, put the rapid reboot, and I set the alarm on before I do all that. I set it on at 4:50. My flight's at 6.
So
Wait.
7.
Okay, yeah.
Flight's at 7. I put it at 6.
So you're like sleeping. Your flight's at 7 and you put it at 6.
No, sorry. My flight was at 7. I put it at 4:50.
You sure?
I
Good,
swear to
yeah.
God.
Okay, yeah.
I put it at
To
4:50.
me, that wouldn't surprise me.
And it was my Alcatel phone, not the iPhone.
Okay.
So it doesn't die out
I got
randomly. Two phones, both that don't work.
So what
And then
happened?
I missed out on that 5K, so I can't even get a new phone.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Well,
I'm blazed. I'm watching the matches. I'm rewatching my matches to see what happened.
Yeah.
It's pretty happy, you know. So I put the rapid reboot. I do 20 minutes on my legs, 20 minutes on my hips. Now it's like 3. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna nap. I leave the lights on. I put my phone right next to me. And I turn off the rapid reboot, put it on the bed, and I sleep with my clothes on. I'm like, this is a nap. I'm not sleeping. I lay on my back, and when I wake up, it's super bright in the room. And my phone was off. Dude, my phone was off.
no.
It was turned off.
No battery?
It didn't die because when I turned it back on, it was like at 70% or something like that.
no.
So I missed my flight. 7 a.m.
So what happened? Did you
I'm fucked.
Was the flight a direct? Or
No, it was gonna get me to Montreal at noon
oh,
back
so
to
like
Montreal.
pretty quick.
on a Sunday.
Nice.
Come
Nice
back,
Sunday too.
some rotisserie chicken, serrano,
Yeah. So
none of that.
instead of that,
Instead of that, I wake up and right away I do the math. The first 2 seconds, I know what happened. So now I'm waiting for my phone to turn off to see what time it is, and I found out it's 7:45. So I missed my flight 45 minutes ago.
More than 45 minutes ago. All
it
right.
was at 7.
The flight's at 7? Oh, okay.
So I'm like, at least why did I not sleep more if I missed it? Why did I wake up? I woke up and no, because now I gotta figure out how I'm getting. So I check out flights the same day, and I'm like, all right, if I want to, there's no flights. There's no direct flights.
Oh, fuck.
The only one I have, there's an 18-hour layover
Where?
in Philly.
Again.
In Philly. So I'm like, it's today at 3, and I get to Montreal yesterday at noon.
You have to go overnight in Philly?
Yeah, no, not
Philly
overnight.
cheesesteak, baby. Let's go.
Okay, All right. I booked the flight, and it's at 2:30, so I go down to the pool. No signs of coronavirus. Pool is packed. Like families with their kids and whatnot. I go down,
Conspiracy.
blaze under the sun, you know, do my water workout and whatnot. Get back, flying to Philly. Betty hooked it up. Hotel room close to the airport. Because what I was gonna do,
You got lucky, buddy.
I got pretty lucky. And the flight wasn't expensive. The other flight I had to book one way,
Yeah.
it was like 150 Canadian. So not so bad.
Not bad.
So I fly into Philly, sick hotel, sick room, close to the airport, shuttle, back to the hotel the next day. And I just go ham on the food, man, because I didn't eat, bro, Philly. I go down and I go to check in and it smells like Philly cheesesteak. I'm like, there's no way they're serving that. The guy that works there is eating that. The guy that's
Yes.
checking me in has
Yes.
one. I'm like, where'd you get that from? Hands me the menu. Bro, I order 3 of them.
Oh, you
with a small
Classic
pizza and
Taz.
a large fries.
Classic Taz.
I almost finished it all.
Oh man,
One
you should have
Philly
never
cheesesteak
told me
missing.
that.
Yeah.
You should have never.
Nah, bro, the amount of-
Disappointment, man.
No, yeah, but
Disappointment.
still,
Listen,
the sandwiches
nah,
are
I'm
huge,
disappointed,
man.
man.
Come on, man.
They're huge, man. The sandwiches.
So then you took your flight to Montreal?
I came back and I was so happy to come back and get back to the grind. Yeah.
Damn. What a day, man.
Insane. Yeah. Now we're back, man. We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Doing
So,
bits.
yeah. You're taking the week a bit more relaxed this week, right?
Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna come in, just check out the guys.
You have nothing coming up.
I don't want to compete like before end of July, beginning of August, because I just wanna work on the things I'm working on, because I feel like there's a lot of things that I'm working on that need more like time to like
More
have that
touch-up.
confidence to hit in a comp. I'm
Yeah,
almost
that's
there.
the thing, right? It's always a thing, right? You you
Mhm.
learn some stuff where you want to get better at
Yeah.
something, but if you hit it barely in the gym, you won't hit it.
Not only that, I have like a pretty big goal, which is to qualify to ADCC. What's it called? The trials are in October, so I want to do one comp, and then next one will be trials. So I'll take time to like heal up, rest, do my weights, get strong, and then do another.
That's
camp.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
So
important.
playing with that intensity. This week I drilled. Today I drilled. Like I saw a couple of things from the event, from the matches. I played around with them, and basically still improving, still playing with things,
Yeah.
still adding like skills to the game, but not like going crazy hard. I'm just checking out the guys roll, and I'm able to give them like some
pointers.
advice here and there. I'm being a dick outside the mat. I'm trying to get guys to like go hard.
Good, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to fire people up on the mats. Whatever.
For real, sometimes like, just like, come on, move.
But it's nice.
That's
It's
destroying
nice.
morale.
Honestly, it's nice for me to watch sometimes. It reminds me of when I was in ACL and I was just sitting up and I could really pinpoint like, hey, dude, you should do this, you should do that. It'll make an immediate
It
like.
makes you a better teacher, and it helps people out.
Yeah,
for sure.
better teacher. I don't know because
Well,
these guys, I just spit it out at them.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
what I
wow.
mean is like,
Yo, waste man, do
you
this.
see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're able to pinpoint.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
yeah. It's all out of love, guys. If you're listening to this,
Good weekend. So are you satisfied beside?
I'm pretty happy, man. I got a lot of good feedback, man. Good people. A lot of people are telling me, man, your matches were fun to watch. It's nice to see like
It's
you
the
going
most
after
important.
doing jiu-jitsu. It does, man. It
It's
is.
the most important.
It is, man. Because whatever, man. People are don't have the chance to travel, don't have the chance to do much, and for them to at least get that bit of excitement and
For you, like just
Yeah.
because they're excited to see you.
they're excited to see
Yeah,
me.
it's
I give
cool,
them
man.
something to cheer on. It's fun, man. It's
Yeah.
nice.
I
you know?
agree, dude.
Give people something to.
Yeah,
to get
and
behind.
look, at the end of the day, it's the viewers
Yeah.
that brings like the money and everything.
Yeah, we need you guys. So
Yeah.
at least
So
give
if-
you guys something that's worth watching.
And if it's exciting, people are gonna fucking watch it again. Why do
Yeah.
you think Gary is always like praised
That's-
so much? It's
bro.
because he's the most exciting fucking grappler
And-
for real.
And
Yeah.
mostly the reason why I pick up the style is by watching these guys. I saw them do it. I know it's possible, and boom! Now we're making it happen. We're trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
A lot of the entries, if you saw from Baby Monster, like grabbing the lat, rolling through.
Yeah.
Gary, 101. That's
Yeah.
stuff he hits all the time in competition. That's things he does. You watch his matches on YouTube all the time. He'll do things like that. So obviously, huge influence from them in my
Yeah.
game. You know what I mean? And a lot of the things that we drilled at Henzo's, John had us go through. A lot of these things, I like remember them like
Yeah.
really well, and I just do them here. Just
Exactly.
do them here. Because at the end of the day, man, you can have the nicest equipment, the nicest things. If you don't put in the work and the consistency, you're probably not going to keep up. You're probably not going to keep up with the best. Forget winning.
The big thing is the consistency. You know, like
It's huge, man.
if you show up, you go really hard, but then you don't show up for a couple of days. Guess what? You're not gonna get better.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
And then be around, see if like we can help out with your preparation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Don't-
Yeah, I have a week and a half coming up.
yeah, I don't want to just dip and disappear.
Good, thank you, man.
Yeah, no, man. It's
Yeah,
for
the camp
me-
has been hard for a couple of the guys. We've been seeing guys like try to not try to. I mean, like kind of feel because we're used to like doing like hard training camps.
Yeah.
So our bodies is like we know our bodies and we're able to sustain like more.
Yeah.
And we're seeing some of the guys that are newer
Yeah.
that it's like you see it's hard. Like they're getting fatigued, so we're trying to like switch it up just so we need bodies. That's the thing.
As they get better, they're gonna become more efficient anyways.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's one of the
that's
things.
but it's only gonna get better for those guys that are feeling it more. They're gonna get
Yeah.
more efficient, get less tired. They're gonna learn how to be more patient in certain positions. They're gonna learn how to,
And not go necessarily all in every time.
especially all in every certain time. What I mean by that, it's like every single attack. Sometimes like, all right, whatever, you did an attack half fast just to get attack going, but you're just going less crazy. You're still working during your round. You're not like. All right, you need to have like a purpose behind everything you do, right? But
Possible.
it's
yeah.
good to have that and the follow up in mind.
Yeah, no, for
So
sure.
you're doing it with like legit intent, and then you do the follow up.
And then something else appears.
So you're efficient, you're making them work, but you're not going crazy like
Yeah, exactly.
like you're down on points and there's 30 seconds left. That kind of intensity. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta play with that. And,
It's- It's cool, man. Excited to see like we figure out a good way to train right now,
Yeah.
and it's been you've been showing.
And I was talking also to Cody Steele, like when we were blazed at the hotel room, and they do a lot of positional too.
Yeah.
You know? They're like, yeah, we don't have a lot of bodies either.
Yeah, they're a small group, right?
They have like a group, obviously,
Good group, yeah.
but it's not like the Henzo's, the amount of visitors you'll get,
Exactly.
or like Checkmate headquarters, or like
Fight sport.
Fight Sport. You know what I mean? Or like a Marcelo Garcia, like all these guys from
Like
everywhere come in
There are
and
like
visit.
headquarters of like a lot of people.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Like the Tackett brothers and Steel, when they where they train, they have a smaller groups.
They do positional and they
yeah,
work on
That's
defense
the
a
best
lot.
way. Yeah.
So it's nice to hear different. I took advantage basically of that time of being around them. I asked them questions, man. I came up there. I'm like, so how do you guys do? Because you also compete every week. How you doing this? How you doing that? How you recovering?
That's interesting.
Yeah, man. The
Guys,
guys,
take away by talking to other
everybody's in the game. That's what I can tell you. These guys watch instructionals. These guys watch tape. We talk. Everybody's doing the same thing. So to keep up, you got to do these things. You're not doing these things and you're guaranteed a first place podium medal. You're doing it to keep up, which is amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Because
That's
it weeds out the people that,
that
don't want it.
Don't want it. It weeds out the people that are not doing that. Actually,
Yeah, that's good.
You
Down
can't-
the
Yeah.
maybe not at the beginning of
No.
at the career, but down the line.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really gonna show down the line.
Plus,
Who's
doing
sticking
that
around and who's staying.
Yeah, if you stay in jiu-jitsu like later on, doing that will make you a better teacher, make you like a better like not only competitor, like it just makes your jiu-jitsu
You
better.
just
Yeah.
mind
Yeah.
is jiu-jitsu all the time, literally. It might sound a bit exaggerated and OCD, but that's how
But
I
if you're
am.
competing,
Yeah,
if you're doing that like you and me have no other job, that's all we're doing. So.
if you guys are trying to live vicariously through our brains, well, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
And the other time, I don't know. Just a bunch of random, maybe like, what am I going to eat today?
A couple of activities here and there just to take your mind off. Obviously, like I have some stuff that I like to do. I like to go outdoor. I like to, I don't know,
Bike.
watch some movies, bike.
I enjoy biking.
But biking is really fun, especially in Montreal.
In Montreal.
Yeah. Easy to go anywhere, and it's beautiful. The weather has been amazing, but
That's
you
it.
gotta enjoy to your life. At the end of the day,
Yeah. Montreal is good in the summer, man.
It's the
Like
best.
Park the Park.
Yeah, and then
I almost have death accidents, man. I just stare. Oh shit.
you know why it's the best Montreal in the summer because the winter is so fucking brutal.
It's so
Yeah.
brutal now. Like everybody,
You
wants
get
to
rewarded.
strip. Yeah.
Yeah, you get
I love
rewarded,
it.
Yeah.
I ain't complaining. I was
Yeah.
so happy to fly. When I landed back in Montreal, I was like on the verge of crying from joy.
That's good, man.
I was
Especially
so
coming
happy.
back from Tampa
Yeah, exactly.
for the kid.
Oh my
man.
god, man.
Um,
I mean, listen, I'm not talking shit, but it wasn't the. Let's just say it wasn't the nicest part. I mean, I wasn't far from the beach because Tampa, it's clear water. It's the nicest beaches, by the way. The water is amazing. I was gonna go to the beach, but I didn't want to miss another flight.
fair point.
So I was like, I'm gonna settle with a pool filled with people.
Not
The
bad.
pool with
Pretty
dead
blue,
bugs
too.
and like it's pretty blue, yeah, for sure. The paint.
Oh, man.
It was amazing, man. So yeah, we'll fucking get back to work. Fucking
Yeah.
keep training.
I think it was a good to talk about like how you felt, how it played out, what
Sure.
happened, and I'm next, so
Yeah.
we're gonna see that after. We'll have a podcast before I leave, and then after, same thing.
Dude, honestly, like when you put in the work, like what you're doing, it's gonna be hard to be disappointed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially the guys you're going up against, they're doing that for a living. So
Yeah.
like, no matter what, like, you put in the work, whatever. You just go
Yeah.
back, grind, get better. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
and
Me, that performance is already behind me. I'm
exactly.
already adding new skill sets. I'm forgetting about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's done, and you got something out of it.
I'm waiting
So-
for that hype to kind of calm off, but it's behind me now. I don't think I'm the fucking shit number 5 top whatever. I'm back to the grind, man. Just
It
back to
doesn't.
getting
It
better.
doesn't matter. Look, it's like the competition I'm gonna do Third Coast. Like I'm obviously the underdog, like we talked the other time,
Which is great.
which is great because all I have to do, I'm winning no matter what. Like,
Show up and play your game.
and just be mentally like down for it.
Yeah.
Like you get in and you want to do your best.
Yeah.
And like you said, if my preparation is right and if mentally I get there and I show up, I can't be disappointed.
Yeah, if you believe in what you did and how you prepared and what you know that this is the amount of work that you're able to put and improve, then bro, it's gonna be hard to be
Yeah.
past.
No, exactly, and maybe we'll get in more detail next time, next podcast, because I think this one, yeah, exactly.
The camera just started blinking red.
The camera might die soon, but I was about to say like maybe next time. Today was really about like your weekend, so maybe next time we'll talk about what's coming up for me,
For sure.
and then after we'll get on.
100%.
I'm happy because like I learned stuff from like just the way you compete, and
Yeah.
like it's good for me too because we can relate like to
Yeah.
to the experience.
Ultimately, it's each how he feels better about it, but it's nice to see different ways of doing it. Keeping it
Yeah,
open
and I'm
mind.
glad to see like the camp, like all the hard work we've been putting
Mhm.
was for a good reason, you know, like
100%, man.
because sometimes like you're used to do it in New York, but sometimes like this is not accessible right now, and you're like, yeah, I'm confident in my training, and you went out there and like
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, 100%. So, guys, before we die out, let's transition into the support
system.
So, first off, this podcast, we're trying to grow it. We're trying to make it big. We're trying to have more people listen to this and kind of get that, like, insight as to how, guys that compete, what they're feeling, what they're doing, how they're getting ready, how they're feeling after a win, how a loss. Let your buddies know. Share it. Because a lot of times I get questions, hey, how do you train this? How do you train that? There's now probably, ever since we've been in the trash house, over like 4 or 5 hours of that kind of content.
Yeah.
Well, even the podcast before, Q&As, Jiu-Jitsu, all that, you know what you're getting. You're getting Jiu-Jitsu info.
And it's from like real athletes that are like actually competing and training. So you guys can subscribe and share it because like other jiu-jitsu friend might be interested, or if you have questions, you can just listen
questions. Any questions? Hit us up. We'll try to double down on the excerpts with like specific topics. Kind of
good
put
idea.
them.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way. If people don't want to listen to like a full hour, they can just listen to that couple of minutes, get the message.
Good idea.
If you want to send that message to a buddy, like, hey, listen, you should be doing this, and you can do it. I think we should do it. Gotta find somebody to do it. Valerio, Mizu Studio, my man.
Yeah,
transition. That's why I call it transition because
just
I ramble,
to the other.
and then when there's that window, boom, like a knee cut, you just slice it through.
Go for it.
Valerio, we miss you. Mizu Studio, we miss you.
Yeah, thank you for helping us out.
Sponsor, big help to the podcast.
And hopefully, once again, the gym's gonna open at some point.
We'll head back on those Wednesday open mats and get some.
Yeah.
And then when they open back, I'll probably be teaching again on Monday and Friday. So, no gi.
Exactly. Can't wait for that.
Yeah. Next up, Roll Forever.
Roll Forever, yeah. Of course.
Set website coming soon. You guys, I saw you snapping some shots.
Oh yeah.
The gear is looking
fire,
crisp.
Yeah.
Straight to the point.
Fuego.
Just like our jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, especially after the competition, I'll have a bit more time to put in. Betty and myself have been talking about like what we're gonna add. The shop is looking good, and we have like pro pictures. It's gonna look mint.
We're not doing shit halfway.
No, exactly. It's just like the leg lock 2.0, right? Making sure it looks crisp and good with all the good tech. Oh yeah, it's flashing.
It's flashing, guys. Scramble Canada. We're gonna add some new shit to the store very soon. Yeah. Fanny packs are coming. Vests are coming. Promo codes in the description. Physiomentum. If you guys want online sessions, get some. If you're in Montreal, go see them. 2.0. I am adding final deets. Obviously, after the comp, things work, things don't work, things better than this way, that way. All those are going to be added, and you guys are going to have access to it next week or so. All right, next week latest. Yeah, we'll drop into 2.0 because also if I don't do that, I'm starting my OnlyFans account.
Oh,
yeah. I'm gonna start stripping in a bar or something.
Yeah, fuck that.
Which I don't want to do.
Yeah. All right, guys. So thank you.
Am I forgetting anybody?
Origin
Labs. Been hooking me up with some milk. Thank you guys. Tazagarami, save 10%. Yeah. Get some.
And we have the Patreon if you guys want to help us out.
Help us out.
You don't get anything out of it, but our reconnaissance.
You will. You will get something.
You will. Though.
We will invest in like a table with cameras, with better. So maybe we can give this guy a microphone, so it's less cheap.
Done.
All right. So you guys are hearing our voice. We're done. Have a good one.
Peace out.
Safe in it.